Foreign Secretary William Hague is in Africa with Hollywood actress Angelina Jolie as part of a campaign to raise awareness of war zone rape. Mr. Hague and Jolie, who is United Nations Special Envoy, met survivors of rape and sexual violence in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The pair will also call on all governments to help eradicate sexual violence in conflicts when they meet political leaders.
Often we speak about the dramas and the pain and the horrors of the Congo, but it's also a wonderful place with extraordinary people. I think the big message is it's not, this initiative started by the Foreign Secretary is an extraordinary thing, but what we're saying and what we're here to do is try to scale it up and make this a worldwide focus. And it's due time. It's been going on every war, every crisis, and it's often an afterthought, and it's due time to end this and put an end to impunity, and they deserve it.
The visit continues the work started where Mr. Hague met Angelina in London last year to launch the UK's Preventing Sexual Violence initiative.
This is my audience. Good night. The video clip we watched demonstrated Angelina's help in raising sexual awareness in Africa, and this is one of the many acts of solidarity she gives to the world. The humanitarian has visited many countries in seeking help, either by making a stand for hunger, against sexual cruelty, or simply by giving a helping hand. In 2005, Angelina is awarded the Global Humanitarian Award for her growth as a Goodwill Ambassador and for the various attributions she made in regards to helping foreign countries that had been war-torn. In 2013, she is awarded the Jean Horschelt Humanitarian Award for her volunteer work by the Board of Governors of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. Even with all the recognitions for her efforts to make the world a better place, Angelina Jolie is also well known for being a very talented actress and for winning 62 nominations, 31 wins, and 1 Oscar for Best Actress in Supporting Role in 1999. Angelina Jolie is well known for her features, including her really chunky lips. But before I begin to describe her position on volunteer work, let me give you some background information on her. Angelina Jolie was born on July 4th, 1975. She's the daughter of John Voight and Marceline Burchard. She graduated high school with theater studies, but had a really hard time fitting in because she was really thin and wore glasses and couldn't relate to the Beverly Hills girls. Her acting career began in 1993, although she did quit some time later and began to study in the University of New York. She only returned to her acting career after she graduated. In 2005, the relationship between Brad Pitt and Angelina emerged, and they only actually got engaged last year, 7 years after they began dating. She is a mother of 6 children, 3 being biological children with actor Brad Pitt, and 3 being adopted children. As I mentioned before, Angelina is a mom. And one of her kids' name is Maddox. He was born in Cambodia. In an effort to connect her son with his heritage, she bought a home in Cambodia, in an area that animals were being threatened by poachers. In order to preserve this area, she also purchased 60,000 hectares around the house and made that into a wildlife preserve and named it Maddox Jolie Project. Later, after marrying Brad Pitt, they named it Maddox Jolie Pitt Project, known as MJP. MJP later developed Asia's first millennial village. This village would promote 8 globally endorsed targets, such as dealing with hunger, poverty, gender equality, disease, etc. And just by 2007, about 6,000 civilians, along with 72 employees that were the poachers that were threatening the land before, were living in the villages. And this village included schools, roads, and factories, all in which were funded by Angelina Jolie. Also, she works in helping legal aid to unaccompanied minors in the immigration process across the United States. She funded KIND in 2008, later becoming the National Center for Refugee and Immigrant Children. This organization helps and offers programs for resettlement and placement and helps refugees with disabilities. Inside the United States, she focuses on programs of resettlement for victims of human trafficking, and internationally, she helps defending the rights of refugees and asylum seekers. These were only two of the many actions that portray Jolie's image as somewhat beyond what Hollywood demonstrates. Even with all the fame she has, Angelina Jolie has the right to be recognized due to the strong actions she takes in order to benefit our world. She has high hopes for continuing the work, and today I leave you with a quote by Angelina Jolie herself. "We cannot close ourselves off to information and ignore the fact that millions of people are out there suffering. I think we all want justice and equality, and a chance for a life with meaning."